The trail bends like a question mark just past the third switchback, where the rhododendrons give way to a stand of hemlock so old their trunks are the color of gunmetal. You're alone, or so the silence insists, until it doesn't. It starts with a thump, not a rockslide, not a branch giving up the ghost, but a deliberate knock, wood on wood, deep as a church bell muffled in moss. 1. 2. A pause long enough for your pulse to catch up. Then 3 more, slower, like someone testing the echo. You stop. The pack straps bite your shoulders. You tell yourself it's a buck rubbing velvet off antlers, but bucks don't count to 3. The sound drifts from the ravine to your left, down where the map shows nothing but contour lines so tight they look like fingerprints. Then the gibberish begins. It isn't words. It isn't even language the way your tongue knows it. It's a rolling, guttural her that climbs an octave and drops again, wet and phlegmy, like a giant clearing a throat full of creek water. Another voice answers from the ridge opposite, higher, almost laughing, hee-hee-herk, and the two braid together in a call and response that makes the hair on your neck stand straight. You crouch behind a laurel thicket, heart hammering so loud you're sure they'll hear it. The knocks resume, closer now, thok, traveling upslope in a lazy arc that will cross the trail 20 yards ahead. You smell it before you see anything, a rank sweetness, part wet dog, part rotting apples left in a barn. The wind shifts. The whispers come with it, not wind, not leaves, but voices shaped like wind. They ride the thermals, curling around your ears in syllables that almost resolve into meaning. Sasa way, sasa, the word safe twisted inside out. Or maybe stay. Or maybe your name, spoken by something that's never needed one. A final knock, directly above you. You look up through the lattice of branches and see it, a silhouette the size of a refrigerator, shoulders hunched, arms dangling past its knees. It leans against a yellow birch and knocks again, knuckles the width of coffee mugs. The tree shivers. Bark flakes off like dandruff. The creature tilts its head. You catch the glint of an eye, amber, reflective, curious. It raises one hand, not in threat but in greeting, palm forward, fingers splayed. Then it huffs, a sound halfway between a sigh and a chuckle, and the gibberish starts anew, softer now, almost conversational. The answering call comes from the far slope, fainter, already retreating. The thing knocks once more thok and melts backward into the green. You don't see it leave, it simply ceases to be there, the way a held breath ceases when you forget you're holding it. 7 minutes, maybe less. Long enough for the sweat under your pack to cool into ice. Long enough for the trail to feel borrowed, like you're trespassing on a conversation older than the Cherokee, older than the glaciers that carved these hollows. You stand. The knocks are gone. The gibberish has dissolved into honest wind. But the birch still bears the mark, for parallel gouges, fresh and pale, shoulder high on a man. You walk on, lighter somehow, as if the mountains traded a secret for your silence. Behind you, the rhododendrons close ranks. Ahead, the trail climbs into mist that smells faintly of apples and wet dog. And somewhere, just beyond hearing, the conversation continues, patient as stone, waiting for the next traveler who stops long enough to listen.